Good afternoon. Yeah, still quite nice out there. Welcome to Dice and Bolts, where I take a look at the core dice mechanic behind a lot of the different role-playing game systems on my shelf. And in this clip for this afternoon, I am going to be taking a look at one of the strangest games that I own. And bearing in mind I'm an Invisible Sun player, that's saying something. The game is Noumenon by a company called Abstract Nova. Abstractnova.com. I didn't check to see if it's still there and available. The back cover deserves a mention. It looks like they just downloaded a new font pack and they reused every font in the font pack, multiple fonts per sentence. If you're a budding game designer, please don't do this. It looks horrible. The game itself is bananas. If you ever wanted to play a role-playing game where you play a colony of psychically linked cockroach humanoids exploring collective consciousness, then this is the game for you, if you can still get it, as I didn't say. And to look at the dice and bolts of it, I actually need to take that away and zoom out a bit, because you don't use, zoom out. I did mean to clean my table up earlier. Because you don't use dice, use dominoes. When you go to attempt a task, the GM, storyteller, guide, whatever, it actually calls Games Master in the game, will set a difficulty number, so that's the number of victories that you need. They will then draw and play a random domino. The player would then draw a number of dominoes equal to the stat that's been used, 1 to 5. So say we are making an attack against a Chiroptera, which is a kind of flying bat-like thing. And I have a violence stat of 4, so I then get 4 dominoes. So the GM's lead is a 4 and a 5. I can then say, right, they are, off the top of my head, they're like difficulty 4, because they're quite agile, they flit out the way. I would then go 1, 2. I've scored 2, I've missed. Where it clicks in is that you are never alone. And it's very rare for a single sarcophagus, which is what the characters are called, to be doing anything by itself. So my clutchmate has a violence score of 3, and he's part of this fight as well. So he's got these dice here. So he can say, okay, well, oh, crikey. So we've got 2, 3, 4. I can then go 5. We've met the difficulty number. We've done it. Now, it is, by its very nature, the way it works, it's one of the most cooperative systems that I have ever come across. It is the only game system that I have ever seen that uses dominoes. It is the reason why I have these dominoes. Because play them anyway, old man's game. Cribbage, there's a good game. But yeah, it's crazy. There's a dice and bolts of Noumenon. Take a look at it. In fact, if I Noumenon RPG RPG Net, abstractnova.com, it is still there. Oh, it's saying $25. Latest news, November 2019. Okay. Looks like it's still there. Fantastic. Abstractnova.com. You know you want it. Psychic cockroaches. Dice and bolts of Noumenon. Difficulty number. You need to play dominoes randomly drawn each time you come into a challenge. You can work together. GM plays a lead, then you play dominoes off that lead. And it doesn't have to be in a complete chain. There's that one there. I would say roll well, but yeah, whatever. Roll well. I'll see you around.